Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Facing the Music with Terry Oldfield. My name is John Valdivia, producer at ithesound.com. This series, curated from candid conversations, will introduce a return to the mystery and wonder of existence, as well as our necessity to confront ourselves. We shall also feature selected pieces from Terry's extensive musical anthology. In this episode, Terry discusses the spiritual journey, likening it to a seesaw with highs and lows. He asserts that everything must be faced and that a truly fulfilling experience is a complete one. Welcome to Facing the Music.
As soon as there is a deviation from that absolute truth that the only way is through, there is the birth of resistance. And as soon as that happens, you start to build up your karmic load of incomplete experience again. And then then there's a bit of catch up. That's why people fall from grace, you know. There's this constant seesaw on the apparent spiritual path where you get this wonderful, awakening, and then you suddenly feel you're back down in the quagmire again. You know, you just, what the hell happened there? I thought I was really rocking there. I mean, now look at me, you know. It's almost like head in the clouds, feet in the shit. Taking it all as it comes, which includes headaches and pains and all the stuff that goes on in bodies, losing the eye and all that sort of stuff. There was a lot of pain. You see, the word innocence means unable to be hurt or to hurt. You cannot do either. If the innocence is totally unable to hurt or be hurt. Because in that space of innocence, you are totally flowing with everything, with no fear. And it carries you through. It's almost like you're holding the hand of anger and all the stuff, smiling as you walk through the flames, you know. In very pure, simple terms, say you have a headache, you can either take a paracetamol or you can lie down and try and get rid of it. You can try to do something about it, or you can just have the headache. In my experience, having a headache fully is the best way of dealing with headache. I mean, obviously there are other things which are a bit more extreme. I took painkillers when I had my eye operation, for example. You know, there's certain things that are a bit too intense. I mean, the ultimate example of that is the story of the Buddha. I'm sitting here, I am not moving, ever. Now see what happens. I've made absolute 100% commitment to stay where I am, and that's it. What else could happen? I'm prepared to die, I'm prepared to starve, I'm prepared to shrivel away. And also the story of Ramana Maharshi, that when he sat underneath the temple in the dark and the ants started to eat his legs. Those are extreme examples, but that's what can happen if you surrender, Like the Zen stories about holding the head underwater. Do you want to be free as much as you want this next breath? But we're talking about scary stuff when looked at from a certain point of view, you see. But it's not scary if you don't think you're the body, and you're not convinced that you're a character. And as far as you're concerned, anything is possible, anything can happen, and it'll be okay. You just have to go within and discover for yourself. Until you can discover what's around you and be open to what's around you, there's no door out of that suffering. Because that suffering is saying everything around you in your life now needs to be accepted, needs to be gone through, needs to be absorbed, because I consciousness will not let you go until you have it. It's like the whole exegesis thing. I mean, that was a powerful thing. It really very nearly worked. The understanding happens on a much deeper level. What it does, it flicks a switch which just changes the way we perceive and function. And it's not an intellectual understanding. It transforms your whole way of living. Keith Critchlow, who I mentioned in the book quite a bit, he used to talk about all true experience is transforming, because true experience is complete experience. And that is transforming. By transforming, I mean it flicks a switch deep inside that changes the way you perceive and live. It's not an intellectual understanding. It's nothing to do with that. But you need to go solo and not depend on anyone to help you, not depend on anything. Just follow your interests. Follow your heart, I suppose, is the best way of describing it. What makes you happy? What makes you tick? Yeah.
Thank you for listening to Facing the Music. We want to extend our gratitude for your company today. For enriching context and further insight into our series, do visit ithesound.com/Terry. We have provided all the pertinent information in the description. For those interested in delving deeper into Terry's compelling journey, his biography, Only Now, is readily available on all major online bookstores. It is an intimate and insightful account of a life dedicated to music and spiritual awakening. Lastly, please visit terryoldfield.com to stay up to date with Terry's latest endeavors. Once again, thank you for your time. This is John Valdivia from ithesound.com.